For this PowerPoint, I'm going to talk about street art, or urban art, and how it pertains to the urban environment. Street art is actually an all-encompassing umbrella term for artistic expression that uses public space as its medium. As you can see on this first slide, paint and graffiti work is most common. Urban artists, however, are intent on distinguishing themselves from graffiti taggers and those that vandalize property. Urban art is not that. Instead, urban art is actually coined as post-graffiti. There can be different purposes for street artists to display their work in the way that they will. Many times, it's to make some sort of a statement. As citizens of an urban community, it is a way for them to make a mark on the design on the urban landscape, to raise awareness to his or her neighbors about social issues. Or it can be a way to bring forth an idea, or even some joy for the people about the community moving through the streets. I want to talk about other popular forms of street art that may not always be immediately thought of, but are ever so present in cities. There are 3D illusions that is usually meant to spur excitement or shock through the drastic and realistic illustrations. Installation art allows the public to circle around and inspect how the piece is affecting the environment around it. Installations usually require some type of official permission, but smaller installations, such as the one on the right, may be assembled quickly and left for public reaction. Sticker art is a way for artists to be activists and to be able to spread their work quickly and repeatedly. It isn't something that is confined to just one wall or one street block, but is intended as a piece of work that is accessible and able to be duplicated. Usually, sticker art is intended to spread messages quickly, inexpensively, and with less risk of apprehension. Flash mobbing is a new type of art form, and one that has become a big part of pop culture. Groups of people will assemble, typically in very public spaces, to suddenly perform a dance or some form of artistic expression, and then quickly disperse, only leaving behind reactions from the surprised public. It's been a growing trend lately, and one in which people are willing to come together as a community to temporarily make a mark on their environment. Projection art is a way for urban artists to display their work through an unconventional, largely noticeable medium without damaging the surfaces it's displayed upon. This also allows an artist to take advantage of historical structures as a medium for artistic expression. So what do all of these art forms really have to do with urban environments? You can kind of think about it as seeing clothes on a rack rather than seeing how the clothes fit on a body. While typical urban topics may talk about infrastructure and access ways and transportation, urban art creates the fit and brings the culture to the structures, and is the product of those who are affected by its elements. Urban art is an unrestricted outlet to depict culture and to be outright expressive. If you ever wonder about the people who occupy urban environments, the public art can give you perspective and a story, if you will. For this reason, many cities have embraced this type of outlet and even developed the means to fund some of the projects. New York City, the Mecca, and to some, the pioneer city for urban art, has countless resources, including the Department of Transportation partnering with artists to implement site-responsive art. Philadelphia is notorious for its mural-covered buildings, in which artists' work has become a community-wide initiative to beautify the city. Philadelphia's Mural Arts Program is the largest street arts program in the United States. The most impacting attributes of urban art is its raw, rebellious nature to spread awareness. Unlike TV, or printed works, urban art can extend its message uncensored. Street art became a vibrant and immensely popular outlet for the Egyptian communities in the past year. Along with social networking, art was displayed anonymously to express frustrations about government and to bring the people together in time of frustration and outrage. Ultimately, art has become just as important to the landscape as retail shops, parks, and community centers. Street art creates thought-provoking messages, elements of surprise, even education and relief to the masses of people that commute and live within the city. That is my presentation on urban art. I would be happy to hear any of your comments or thoughts. Thank you.